modern toss is just something that me and Mick have found ourselves doing since 2004. And we worked together 10 years before that as well. So it's actually 30 years we've been working together now.
So how did that come about? First, it's not called Modern Toss, is it? It's Shit Flap.
That's right, yeah.
So what was that? How did you do that? Did you get
Well, it's actually called Hip Flap.
Hip Flap, okay.
Because we thought it was really funny to obviously swear and then blank out some letters.
Okay, right.
So we used to just put palm tree, like leaves over the bits that weren't the swearing.
Right, okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, like a fig leaf.
But yeah, Hip Flap.
Hip Flap.
Which later became Modern Toss.
Became Modern Toss.
Well, everyone had to have different techniques of surviving in that office. At Loaded, you were able to just do funny little projects or come up with ideas, and James would sort of let it happen. Got a stomach rumble there. And that's the other thing, both me and Mick were very into cartoons, mainly sort of single panel cartoons, and we talked about that a lot. Fucking stomach's rumbling.
And Tony is a really good name, isn't it? So no one's called Tony anymore, are they?
No.
So it's really great, the idea of having someone like Tony in space. It's just sort of kicking a rock at the earth.
I've got a picture of this. Come on, it's fucking heavy. We got one picture of you looking like a cock. Whoa, yes. Yeah, what's this? Yeah. For fuck's sake, what'd you do that for? You better ring him up then. Yeah, there's a big boulder coming over. Tony did it.
Should we make it the same all the way around as well on the bass, John?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
What are you doing, John?
This is called flocking. It's like one of the new techniques I've had to learn during the making of this exhibition. It's basically model making grass laying. For a general bit of grass like that, I mix these 4 colours together, and that's more of a sort of wild look. I put a PVA base on. This applies a static charge to the base. See, it's just picking up. It moves the grass around so it drops vertically onto the glue. It's highly toxic as well, so try not to breathe. It's more the fly stuff's the stuff you don't want to get in on your lungs. This is the outer circle of the drive-by interactive little scenes like golf. It's going to be a shopping parade there. Little clusters of trees and stuff.
Hey! Here we go, innit? Just going round and round. Easy! What's that you're driving, mate? Metal ant? Robot termite, yeah? Might turn off in a bit, yeah? No hurry though, is there? Yeah, that's it, I'm off. See you around, yeah?
Drive-by abuser is a character that just drives around shouting at things. It's not really abuse, it's just stating the bleeding obvious a lot of the time. I mean, he does write poetry. The ornithologist, hiding in bushes, yeah? Spying on birds, ticking them off in a little book. Still, there's no law against it, is there? Be different if it was people though, wouldn't it? You'd be banged up with all the fucking perverts.
It's deep, and that looks like some other planet floating in the distance there on the old reflection.
That big stone behind you, yeah.
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 But I still think that really works. It's just really British. It's very ignorant, and it kind of works in a really sort of stupid, kind of sweary Morecambe and Wise way. That started it all.
Yeah.
When did you do that?
At 10:30.
Once it's baked, you can color it in, then you can add the eyes, and then get to the state that I'm at now. So all I need to do is first put some wings, and then once they're on, give them a little bit of time to dry, and then you can start shaping its little legs.
Is it boring?
It's definitely very meditative.
So maybe offering it as a sort of therapy course at some point.
Fly by nights.
When a fly lands on you or on an object, what does it say? And what does it mean? We all know that flies are not particularly clean insects. They do like corpses, shit. Out of fun facts about flies, I just know that you know how they clean their head? When they do it, occasionally they actually decapitate themselves. It's an actual thing. That's the craziest fact I know about flies.
Main thing is you can get me in the shopping. Can you get the right? Can you get the top of the shop?
I've got it all in.
Right, and the marilyn?
Got everything.
Right, let this young lad go past, and then we'll start. Right, ready? 10, 9, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, hello everybody. My name's Les Faction, and I own the Faction Bookshop.
My friend Shane started finding stones on Brighton Beach that looked like toss characters, and he was bringing them up to me in carrier bags. He found quite a few. I decided to try and scale some of the best ones up for the exhibition. So this is the first one I did. It took quite a long time because I decided to do a sort of rust finish on him with iron filings and stuff. It took 3 months to get him to this point. I've literally just finished doing the final layer of spraying with vinegar and iron filings and stuff. Put him out here to dry. Then I went back in, I was doing some other stuff. And then I came back out and he'd gone.
I went outside into the car park about a month ago, and all of a sudden I see that someone had jumped a giant boulder. And I thought to myself, oh, they're throwing away a boulder. It's obviously not going to be made of stone. So I said to my mum, oh, would you like that near your fish pond? She said, yeah, why not?
I just couldn't sort of process it for a bit. So I actually went back inside and I started looking for him inside. But I thought maybe because I was quite busy, I brought him in by mistake. And then I came back out again. He's just wasn't there. So I went out in the street. I was looking in bins in the surrounding area. Came back, looked again, looked inside.
So I went and picked up this giant boulder, put it in the back of the car, got all this rust-coloured paint all over my hands, and then half an hour later some man came running around the corner and said, oh, have you seen my boulder? Have you seen my boulder? Do you know anyone who owns that car? I said, yeah, that's us. Would you want your boulder back, do you? Okay, let's go and get it.
He said, yeah, no problem. My mum wanted to put it in a fish pond.
At one stage, I actually picked up the boulder, pretending to be a caveman, holding up a giant boulder above my head with my superpowers. There's even a photo of it, which I'm sure you're going to see in the next slide.
Just a big fuss about nothing, really.
That was cheap at 6. Now I'm giving it away.
Yeah. Actually, I'll get my son to come over.
Yeah, go and have a quick look up there.
Have a look, yeah.
I've tidied it all up since last time. Half of it will be gone. Thank you, Dave. Oh, I'm still wired the sound, aren't I?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that was a nice story. I'm glad John found his boulder. Now, let's hear from his son and his giant ceramic testicle.
Let's see. It's actually a testicle.
Next, please. Oh, hello. What's your name?
Oh, Jerry's still smoking. I've got to turn Jerry off. Look.
Jerry's working really well with
He's
that
right.
fag, isn't he?
Isn't he doing really?
Do you remember in the 70s everyone used to smoke Rossmans? You had to have a Ford Escort and you could leave it in that little bit next to the gear stick, 20 fags.
What was it like growing up in Romford? Do you like
It's
it?
quite heavy.
Is it?
I had a dog track.
What, for running dogs? Does you mean like
Yeah.
whippets and grey?
Yeah, whatever they could get hold of.
Do you call him John or do you call him Dad?
I actually call him John, yeah. Quite a weird thing I did when I was a kid that I've never got rid of. But, I think
Who instigated that, you or John?
that's probably a bit of both, really.
No, I just wanted you to call me Dad. I think it's repulsive calling you John. This is microphone going in on this. Part of a new series where we interview different things. I became quite aware of how much interviewing was going on in the world. Podcasts, stuff like that, everyone's being interviewed. It's like this now. And then started thinking about what other things could you interview. So we've done the M1, we've also done a crumb. Got like a crumb on the.
Well, I had a mate who was operating as a footpath just outside what is now Reading. He was always ahead of the game. He goes to me, "You thought about getting into the country lane business?" And I'm like, nah. At the time I was working as a shortcut between two ancient animal mating areas. You wouldn't know I was there, it's just like where animals had worn the grass away from scurrying about for a late night fuck, badgers and that. Well, the big breakthrough was vehicles. The wheel had been invented for a while, but people were mainly using them as plates to eat potatoes off. That stuff was crazy. I went from having a mouse sniffing around with divots, having Dutch lorries churning me guts up 24/7. I've been dabbling with smart motorway tech, But I don't know about it, to be honest. You try to help people get around them, or they try to blame you when they cause a multi-car pile-up while trying to eat a packet of crisps.
I've got this little animal to put in this hole here with a couple of just little pathways for where he walks. Careful that I've done, because there's a hole down the back, and if he goes in that, that's just
Dumb.
the fucking end of it. He's got a mouth. Further northbound. So normally I'm going somewhere, I'm going northbound. When I'm southbound, it's sort of coming back, and it's, you know, it's just sort of tired. She's been up and down it quite a lot. Do the M6 toll road sometimes, but I mean the M1's a classic, isn't it? See that?
What is it?
It's a crisp packet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's just it just fills a gap, doesn't it, really, when you can't think of anything to say. And it's nice putting a sort of pause in after it.
Yeah.
Well, it's punctuation more than anything. You can use it as punctuation when you're talking. So it works really well in a line to get the rhythm, because it's really important to get your rhythm going in the line. He says unrhythmically, you need to get a yeah in there every so often.
I'll read a couple out. Ready meal. Edible shit box with a Just go there and ask for it. See if you can park down there without getting a ticket.
Right.
And just walk around from there. Alright, and then go to Dan.
See you later.
Yeah. The matchstick. Little strip of wood, yeah? One end of you caked in... Hello?
I think I can get out.
Fuck's sake. Where the fuck? I just ask them to move. I can't block the TV quipster. You a TV quipster, yeah? Riffing with your wit. Taking a sip out of your drink every time you get a laugh. You fucking cunt.
Why do you call him John and not Dad?
Don't know, we called them Mummy and Daddy. Then we couldn't go from that to Mum and Dad because it's too cringy, so we went for John and Heather instead. Need to deflate this balloon, then package them up and send them to the dome, and these flies as well. And then I'm going to be making more of these flies for people who bought them on the Kickstarter, and more for the exhibition as well. I'm going to create some big flies, so yeah. I think I've got to make about 20 more. They never really go perfectly, so it's kind of like a lucky dip whether it goes right or wrong each time. There are 16 finished ones that look good and they blow up. Then there's about another 16 that some of them look a bit dodgy but they blow up. Then there's like a fly graveyard over there where those ones have, yeah, they don't blow up and they look a bit shit. Did you interview Sydney as well?
Yes.
Still not doing it.
Hughes is doing all right.
One tit bigger than the other. You're cunting me fucking head, acting like a cocksnake on plant food. Whoring it about. Arse it. Arse. Twat. Whore. Piss. Stinks like piss. Cunt. Cunt, 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 cunt,